just mouthing things to us. Hi, I'm Arlie Cactus Schrantz. They call me Cactus because you might not want to hug me. I am very spiky.
And in box number 2, we have Jimmy Smokey the Bear Mac.
I'm Jimmy the Smokey the Bear Mac. Hey kids, let's start some forest fires.
Okay, let's not. And box number 3, we have Aaron Potato Head Caponigro.
Hey, they call me Potato Head because this is not my original eyeball, and it's not my ear, and most of these aren't my teeth. Don't ask me where I got these lips. I don't know. All right, I'm Aaron Potato Head Caponigro.
And our friend in box number 4, we have Josh Minty Budman.
They call me Josh Minty Budman because I'm always talking fresh. How you doing?
I like that. Let's go on to jokes, folks. This is jokes, folks. This is called fill in the blank. I will give our players a phrase and I will say blank. They will have to complete the blanks with their original thought. And as you know, you could vote for your funniest box. 1, 2, 3, or 4. I will calculate that at the end and they will get 5 points towards being my new best friend. Let's start the show right away. First blank is the famous phrase, my mom always said blank. So I'll give our players a second to think of something, and we'll start with box number 1 going around the box. My mom always said blank.
My mom always said, what's the name of that song that the girl sings about love?
Box 2.
My mom always said there'd be days like this. There'd be days like this, my mama said.
That is cool. I never heard that, but I'm sure your mama said. And 3.
My mama said we're going over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house.
That's a nice family.
The wolf.
4.
My mama always said, stop lighting the house on fire.
Yeah, that's good advice. All right, next round. Welcome everybody who come see us, all you lurkers out there. We appreciate you guys who are chatting. We got Mumsy, Lisa, Kansas, Don. Thank you guys for visiting. And if you chat, I will mention your name and thank you in person. Okay, next one, fill in the blank. If money was blank, we'll start with Jimmy. If money was blank, we would all blank.
If money was green, we'd all be green.
If money was rocks, we could stop cutting down trees.
Box 4.
If money was edible, we'd all be starving.
If money was taters and we could boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
And our next one, other uses for jumper cables are blank. We'll start with Aaron. I'll say it one more time. Other uses for jumper cables are
running the lights on my Christmas tree.
4.
Tricks at a party.
A last minute, the thingies that you do your heart.
Yeah.
When you don't have one of those jumper cables.
The paddles?
Yeah, the paddles. Clear, yeah, defibrillators. That's the word. They are, in a pinch, defibrillators.
Restarting your Frankenstein. He's alive! He's alive!
And that gives us to our next round. Vote for your favorite box. 1, 2, 3, or 4. We're gonna need suggestions of objects or anything that you want to suggest. I may use some other suggestions to inspire our players. while you're putting in your suggestions, I'll explain the game. This is called Dumb One, W-O-N, because the dumbest answers will win. This is an elimination game, and the smartest answer will have to hide your face. So, person who is showcasing their face at the end wins 5 points towards being my new best friend. So, our players will come up with characters inspired by your suggestions and your objects. I will ask them questions based on a category they choose on the spot, and I will choose the smartest answer has to hide your face. So in box 1, your suggestion is hazelnut. Box 2, your suggestion is laundry. Box 3, your suggestion is violin. And box 4, your suggestion is pumpkin spice. And if you're still giving suggestions, I will use them next time. Thank you. Let's play Dumb One. Okay. Players, please introduce yourself around the box, starting with Arlie, or player box 1 character.
Hello, my name is Hazelnut Penumbra, and I own the local candles, spices, and craft store.
My name's Jimmy Mack. It's been hard to find quarters since quarantine. It's tough to do laundry these days.
My name is Luciano Gregorio. I'm the second chair violinist at the City Med Orchestra.
Oh, hello, I'm Annie Patata, and we are here on my cooking show to show you all the delicious treats that you can make.
Well, so far they sound very smart. Let's get with the questions. Box number 1, what's your category?
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft. The top 3 ingredients in a love potion. We'll start with Jimmy answering first, and we'll end with box 1 character.
To do laundry, witchcraft must be involved. Step 1, pants. Step 2, shirts. Step 3, quarters. I can't find them. I asked the guy at the 7-Eleven. I asked the guy at the liquor store. Went down to the laundromat, and this is true. They had signs on the quarter machines that said out of order. Could not complete the ceremony.
Box 3.
First of all, this isn't a cello. I don't know what gave you that impression. It's not a cello. I brought a violin. Why would I bring it? The question that you wanted answered, it doesn't have an answer. I mean, what do you know, really? I mean, that's why I turned to music. This is a cello. It's not. Fine, you got me. It's a cello. I brought a cello. It was an accident. I stepped on my violin. Fell out of the shower.
Box 4.
Why did I have a violin in the shower? Shut up! Shut up!
Oh, it's quite simple. The number 1 ingredient for a dove potion are doves. You just find them at the local dove store, and then you pluck the feathers, and you bake them into a potion, and you drink it, and you become a dove yourself.
Every good Wiccan knows that the 3 ingredients to a love potion are cloves, cherries, and the heart of the person you want to fall in love with you.
All right. I would say the smartest answer is box number 1. That sounds like a real witch's brew. Hide your face! Oh, we're down to 3. Box number 2. What's your category?
Gotta go Star Trek.
Gotta go Star Trek. All I know is that Star Trek exists pretty much, but I'm gonna ask a question. Okay, players, question. On episode 53, what were those little fuzzballs made of and who was responsible for actually making them behind the scenes. We will start with box 3 answering and end on box 2's category.
I believe you're talking about space termites, and the space termites were made by none other than Frank Henson Oz, the grandfather of both Frank Oz and Jim Henson. He was knighted. He was knighted in the late 19th century, but lived a lot longer than that. And then he got to space, and then when he was in space, he bred those space termites that were eventually on the TV show.
Okay. Box 4.
Oh, I actually know the answer to this because it involves my 25 grandchildren. You see, they play in the dirt and they collect dust, and then they made the balls. My grandchildren are famous.
Box 2.
Those are called tribbles. They're like space scallops. You just shave the fur off, and you've got a delicious dinner. To get into my suggestion of laundry, that fur does not come out easily of your clothes.
Excellent. I have to say the smartest answer is box number 2, because that is the exact name of the fuzzball. Hide your face! We're down to 2. Aaron. I meant box 3, celloist, violinist. What's your category?
It's hot peppers.
Hot peppers. Okay. On the Scoville scale, which is higher and why? The ghost pepper or the habanero? We'll start with box 4 answering that.
I believe that you missed out on the true answer of being one of Anthony Kiedis of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. He is pretty hot. I swoon over him every time I watch his face.
Box 3.
One time I destroyed a Bach Concerto because when we came back from lunch, I still had a little bit of habanero sauce on my fingers, and it got in my eyes, and I started to cry at the wrong points, and then I popped a string because my fingers were greasy, and then, well, that's the day I was demoted from first chair. And here I sit, second, because of my love of spicy peppers.
Okay, I'm gonna have to say the smartest answer is box 3. That is actual peppers. Hide your face in the winner! Box 4. Congratulations, we're on the next round. Showcase your face. This is where we showcase our players. We're gonna need a suggestion of 2 things to inspire our players' scenes, which you already did. I'm gonna take suggestions that people already did for box 1 and 2. They're gonna do a scene inspired by sailboat, and box 3 and 4 are gonna do a scene together inspired by Elmo Toy. And here's what's going on. We're gonna see 2 different scenes. We're gonna switch a couple of times on my command. But here's the deal. The players who are hidden are gonna dub the voices for the players who are showing and switch. So whenever you guys are ready, you can begin your scene. Started with sailboat.
Don't see land yet.
Oh, it's coming soon.
Keep rowing. Don't stop the rowing.
I have to stop. You've been making me do labor all day, rowing in and out. What are we, on a sailboat? I want to start a union.
Oh, a union of husbands who broke the mast on their sailboat? Try to find another one who'll join you.
Listen, honey, my sweet cherry, it's just been really hard being a captain and then bringing you onto my own ship for our anniversary. You know, it's nonstop work. It would really help me if you did some paddling yourself.
I can't paddle. I'm pregnant.
Switch!
Hey, here's what's up.
Elmo, love you.
Hey,
Elmo, love you.
listen up, Elmo. My hands are gonna touch your belly and tickle you until you don't know what's up.
Elmo doesn't like being tickled. Elmo has boundaries.
I respect the boundaries and I shan't tickle you anymore. I shall go my own way. That is my choice and also your choice.
Mom, I choose to stay with you because Elmo loves you, Steve.
Switch!
I didn't mean to tell you yet. It was... Well, I was going to tell you sometime today.
This is amazing news. Why didn't you... What shall we call him? Or her?
Well, when we find out, we'll discuss that. You're jumping way ahead. We need to get to land, and we need to have the baby. Protect me.
Of course. I just wish you had told me you were pregnant before we went on this trip, since rapids were involved.
You know, I've never doubted you before, but I'm starting to think you weren't an Olympic athlete.
Switch!
I'm proud of you, Steve. You graduated from college. Hooray for Steve!
Yes, thank you. I can count to 100. 1. Two.
I'm bored of this, Steve. You need to figure out what you're gonna do for money, and Elmo can help you.
I'm an accountant. I can count to 200. 125. 126. 120.
Steve, Elmo knows you can count to 200. You don't need to prove it, okay?
Switch!
We all know you can count.
Last scenes.
Husband, what's wrong?
We've been out here so long. I think that you're gonna have to have the baby without me. You were right. I was never an Olympic medalist. I just used that to get you to love me. And now that it's our 25th anniversary, the truth comes out.
This is horrible. You lied to me. Listen.
Are you having the baby now? Oh my God, that was fast! Push! Push!
Once.
Push!
What? It's a girl.
Switch!
129.
And scene! Scene.
You're killing me.
Everybody come back. That showcase your face. And I am back. This is Surprise Friendzy. Surprise Friendzy, as you all know, it is Saturday, and most of the time we do theme song Saturday, and tonight we're gonna do it again. I have 4 songs just so our players could get their minds straight. I'm not only known as a stand-up comic, game show host, and treehouse builder. We all know I'm great at that. I am also an amazing singer and replicate any theme song, music instrumental with my mouth. Exactly. I will do a theme song. Our players will guess. First one to just yell it out that I hear and see will get a point. Okay, these are all TV shows. There's 2 old school classics. There's one that is still going on, but it's been going on for like 30 years. And then there's a new one. So get your minds straight. I will start. I will try to put it up in my mind computer, and I will give you the first one. And our audience, you could, if you know what it is, try to guess in the chat as well. Okay. Ready? Here we go.
Oh, I Dream of Beanie. No, Bewitched.
Thursday Night Football.
I Love Lucy?
Yes, I Love Lucy. You were so close.
I knew it was a Nick at Night one.
Okay, ready? That's Arlie's. Here's what someone said. Fathers know best. I don't know if that's close. Possibly. Let's see. Okay, here's his. Ready? Na 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 na.
You can tell Rescue Rangers.
No.
No.
Close.
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo. It's Scooby-Doo. It's Scooby-Doo. And okay, next one, classic. Okay, hold on. Okay, ready?
I Dream of Beanie.
Bewitched.
It is Bewitched. It was Bewitched, and I messed up the beginning part.
No, you didn't. That was perfect.
Oh, it was perfect. Okay, yeah.
I was like, there's no way he's doing Bewitched right now.
Yeah, and here's one. Okay, I gotta get my mind. This is a new one, so I gotta get my mind straight on this. Ready? Bump 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 bing.
Stranger Things?
Little House on the Prairie.
Okay, it's gonna be in the beginning.
What
Ready?
did Josh say?
I
What's
said
that?
Stranger Things. Stranger Things?
Wait. Boom, 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 boom. Here, ready? Wait. Dun, 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 dun.
See, I-
How to Get Away with Murder?
Sitcom.
Modern Family?
Office.
Just won an award.
Schitt's Creek?
Schitt's Creek.
Yep, there it is.
Okay.
It was Eugene Levy's show. Dan Levy's show, actually. I think his son wrote it with him. And that's Theme Song Saturday. Let's go. I think Arlie got 2. Aaron and Jimmy got 1. Fun, everybody. It's fun. Get your objects in there. I know some of you got your objects. We're looking for items that have not been invented like before 30 years ago, 50 years ago, 100 years ago, 20 years ago. So common technology that might not have been when you were a kid a long time ago. This is called Back in My Day. We will get an object. Our players will raise their real hand to let me know if they have one, and they get a point for each one they get right. We got a first one. We have back in my day, we didn't have Netflix or streaming services, so let's go. So back in my day, we didn't have Netflix. Jimmy.
Back in my day, we did not have Netflix. If we wanted to chill, we had to sit on a block of ice.
Josh.
Back in my day, Netflix was when you flicked the net of a basketball court.
Arlie.
Back in my day, we didn't have Netflix or any streaming service. You had to sit through the commercials and you liked it.
And Josh.
Back in my day, we didn't have Netflix. If I wanted to watch something, I had to sit down and watch the paint dry in my bedroom.
Okay, moving on. Next suggestion, Zoom. That's a good one. I'm surprised we haven't got that yet, considering we're all on Zoom. Zoom, back in my day, we didn't have Zoom. Jimmy.
Back in my day, we did not have Zoom. We had a witch's broom. Angela Lansbury in Bedknobs and Broomsticks. How did she not win the Oscar for Best Movie Ever?
Zoom, back in my day. Arlie.
Back in my day, we didn't have Zoom. If you couldn't hear someone talk, it was because they were actually a mute. You couldn't unmute them.
Josh.
Back in my day, we didn't have Zoom video conferencing. If I wanted to talk to someone, I had to sit down and stare at my wall and talk to it in my room.
Aaron.
Back in my day, we didn't have Zoom. We had all personal face-to-face interactions, and worked out good until we all got sick.
Let's go with Fitbit. Back in my day, we didn't have a Fitbit, which is a bracelet that calculates your steps. Josh.
Back in my day, we didn't have Fitbit. If the screw didn't fit in where it's supposed to go, you just smashed it in.
Arlie.
Back in my day, we didn't have Fitbits. If your husband gave you a bracelet, it was an actual piece of jewelry. He wasn't telling you you need to lose weight.
Aaron.
Back in my day, we didn't have Fitbit. We had gym class and Coach Lois, and she ran you up those bleacher stairs until you threw up. That's how you got fit.
Okay, Arlie.
Back in my day, we didn't have a Fitbit because you didn't have to worry about if you were going to walk 10,000 steps a day. We walked 15 miles in the snow uphill both ways to get to school. And that was definitely over 10,000 steps.
Josh.
Back in my day, we didn't have Fitbit. If you wanted exercise, you had to figure out how to get outside of your room once they locked you in and sealed the door and the windows. I'm still in my room. Please help me.
All right, on that, we gotta end the show. We are all stuck in our room. That is funny. Get your last votes. We got some 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s. It was a good show all around. Just some announcements before we tell you the winner over here. Thank you guys for watching. You can like our Twitch channel. Please like and follow us. You could subscribe, support us by subscribing to our channel with Amazon Prime. It costs nothing for you, and it gives the show a little bit of money per month. You could also donate some money to support the show. Tomorrow is season 2 is over. October we start season 3. Yes, that's right. The challenges are gonna be higher and it's gonna be harder. And we're going to introduce some different improv games. Yes, we're going to, instead of going around the box, our box is going to be able to challenge each other on the spot. It's going to get a lot of fun. So visit us for that. Also, all month of October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We will be raising all money donated will go to breast cancer. When I did traveled stand-up, I sold t-shirts and I raised money for breast cancer. And I like to do that at least every October since I'm not able to travel. Anyway, I hope you had fun. Please visit us in October, Season 3. We're going to up it up. And our winner for today is box number 4. Josh Budman is my new best friend. So let's say goodbye to our players. Let's say goodbye to Arlie Schrantz.
Hey everyone, this is Arlie Cactus Schrantz. Will someone please give me a hug?
Let's say goodbye to Jimmy Mac, the Laundry King.
Give me some quarters, won't ya?
Let's say goodbye to Aaron Potato Head Caponigro.
I lost an eye. Help me, anybody see my eye? Oh, I gotta get out of here.
And my new best friend until tomorrow, Josh Budman. Clap it up for him.
All right, I'm Josh Minty Budman, and stay cool, everybody.
Thank you, audience. Fluffy Wolf, Child, Lisa, Kansas, Mumsy, all you lurkers out there. Please tune in again tomorrow at 2 and the week after that for Season 3. Follow our players right here.